Welcome all gamers to another Mid-Sussex YouTube video. You're here with Sam.
And Craig.
And we are back after what seems like a very, very, very long time.
I think the last one I was in would have been AVP.
Yeah,
I don't know what you've done since.
Neither do I. Not a lot,
No.
is the answer to that question.
You've been keeping your money tight.
No, I've just not done any filming,
Yeah.
really. Is the honest answer. We've been too busy to film.
Yeah.
But no, we have a double unboxing for you today, courtesy of Ian at iBuy War Games.
Yep.
We've got a big box of toys, so we're going to show you two of the slightly smaller boxes of toys
Yep.
that Craig here has
The
purchased.
two major games. The rest
Yes.
were all just add-ons. So
Yeah.
no one cares.
So we've got for you today.
Yep.
We have
An old one before it disappears off the shelves.
we have the Betrayal of Calth.
And the one now replacing it with Prospero Burns.
Yes, I love it.
Burning of Prospero.
Burning of Prospero. Yeah, my favourite. I'll let you rip the plastic off.
Do one a piece.
They're yours.
I don't care. Well, this one's actually my brother's.
Is
He
it?
never pays me back.
Right.
So we'll start off with the older one.
Yeah. Out of the way. It always amazes me how much better quality my phone is than my camera. Yeah.
You probably do more on your phone, don't you? So you go to that phone.
But spec-wise, the phone is
My camera's
worse.
crap.
Yeah. Anyway, we digress. Oh.
Yeah.
Nice box art depicting the Ultra Smurfs versus the Word Bearers.
Yeah.
Smells quite nice.
Nicely packed, not crammed in.
No.
Just there.
Hold on.
Yes, yeah. I didn't want to tip it all out.
It's not going to tip out because it's nicely packed.
Yeah, one version. It's all on sprues,
Yeah.
as we all know from GW these days.
Big bag of bases.
Bag bases, all the random sizes.
32, 40 and a 60 for the Contemptor.
Yeah.
Which is Contemptor Dreadnought, nice and plastic.
Yep.
If I could ever figure out how to use these in 40k, I would. Because I've got a Contemptor upstairs
Why
for my
don't you just use
specials.
it as a dreadnought?
Could do. Well, because my one upstairs has got 2 close combat weapons. It's not a legal loadout.
Don't the Space Wars have 2 close combat weapons?
Yeah, I could use it as a Murder Fang, I guess.
You go on to Blood Angels and then you've got Furiosa.
I don't want to be Blood Angels. Anyway, Contemptor Dreadnought, which has the options for Assault Cannon and what looks like Multi-Melter.
So it looks like a melter.
Yeah, there's a multi-melter there.
And some sort of cannon.
Yeah, the Assault Cannon.
And I would imagine by the picture some sort of fist as well.
I don't know. We'll have to have a look in a minute. I'm sure there'll be some.
Yeah, there's a power fist on it.
Oh yeah.
Or a power fist.
So you can have a melter, multi-melter, Assault Cannon, or fist.
And then we got generic sprues. So that you just got the torsos, backpacks, heads, a few other little bits, and then you've got the legs and the guns and the arms on the other one.
Yeah. Is this both characters or one character? I think this is both characters.
It's got both cloaks. So
Yeah, this is both the characters, which is just the captains. One a Terminator captain.
I don't actually know what.
Oh no, one's a Word Bearer's chaplain, and the other is a well, I say Word Bearer. One's a chaplain, one's a Terminator captain, which is pretty cool.
Much the same. You've got original style missile weapons. You got.
Yeah, Heresy era weapons.
If you know it back from the days, some of the missile weapons did used to look like this.
Mm.
So they've gone back to what they used to.
Which is weird looking. Like,
They are quite weird.
I never liked the missile launcher like that.
They're all a bit like that.
Yeah.
They do look completely different, the old Second Egg or Road Traders ones.
Yeah, but pretty good casting. There's obviously some mold lines, but other than that, they look pretty cool.
There's no. It's up to their general standard, isn't it?
Yeah. And here we have Terminators. We have lots of lightning claws. Those combis. I think it's bolts actually.
What we've got around the side.
Yeah, no, they're just combis. No, normal storm bolters. There's no option for any combis here.
Yeah, that's generic bolters, but they've
Bolters.
got drum magazines
Drum bags.
rather than a slot. You should have a sergeant with a sword.
That's so one set of 2 makes 1 gun. They look pretty cool.
What looks like a heavy flamer, and
Yeah, it's a heavy flamer.
yeah, I
So,
think he's the one of the characters, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a character.
So that means
It's a Sarge.
I don't remember seeing that character. Did you have that helmet?
Yeah, it's probably on here.
I didn't remember seeing that on there.
No,
It was around somewhere.
that's because you can tell. I know it's not.
He's not telling me that. Don't remember seeing it. So.
I don't know. But they look pretty cool.
Oh, he's on this spray.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got your dice with all the different symbols. Don't know what they do.
No, I've not read a single thing about
Is
this.
that an empty bag?
It is. Cool bit of packaging. Yeah, a deck of cards.
Got something for free from G-Dub.
Again, you're not 100% sure what the cards does because we've never read up anything on this. Yes.
More empty bags.
Yeah. Some history. Some transfers. I don't know how well they're going to show up, especially the white ones. But
Yeah, Ultramarine and Wordbearer transfers.
just doing a Chaos or Ultramarines.
It's quite a nice rulebook.
Yeah, so you feel well made.
Yeah, it does.
Every now and then you get one that's not been punched right, don't you?
Yeah, it's all full colour. Like I tell you, it's like their Heresy, their 30k rulebooks.
Oh, I've not seen one.
Haven't you? Would you like to see one? Should I go and get one?
You got one?
I've got one. Phil,
Yeah.
Phil, let me go and get it from
Yeah,
upstairs.
he's going to go for Wonder. We'll carry on flicking through. So it's all colour inside. And it's, it's campaigns we've got. And then what else we do? So it's, everything's in this one little booklet. So you're not looking at a lot. Then you've got the instructions, which are probably they're generic. You can do tons of stuff. But no, they're quite simple. As they usually are, and then we've got all the tiles in here, which we won't open because if we open it, we'll just get them muddled with the next box game.
Yes, so on a tangent, here is the Legion Astartes Crusade Army list. Now, if you open the rulebook, this is pure. This is nothing to do with the video. It's all that style.
Okay, that sort of colouring.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
I did notice there's quite a cool fluff bit at the back.
It's general publishing, so you can buy more of their stuff if you want.
Same red. I've never actually used this book. I got this for Christmas last year. The nice gold.
And then you got a little bit on all the different units,
Different characters.
characters.
Yeah, it's quite cool.
A little bit on Calth, but you should probably know about Calth by now.
I have that book. Yeah, oh, you've already shown those off, haven't you?
We have. I think I've done that. I think
Cool.
that box is done. So
Cool. So there's
we'll stack them up, just roughly.
throw them out of the way. And now we get on to the exciting one.
Yeah, the nice new release.
Yeah, the
Out
Burning
for a
of
couple of
Prospero.
months now.
Yeah, a couple of months.
Around the beginning of November.
Yeah.
It was.
I was very excited to see this. Although I've not bought it yet, just because I'm not into Heresy.
I am and I'm not. I don't
Yeah.
know what I prefer. I like Second Ed of 40k. I haven't overly played this edition, so
Yeah.
these were just bought just because some revision. We all love the Horus Heresy.
Yeah, everyone,
Just 'cause
yeah.
They never did stuff, so it just gripped us rather than them making us buy stuff and then go, you don't need it in a few years' time.
No.
Again,
Wow.
We've got a nice box. We'll let Sam discuss this horrible thing in blue.
Yeah, that is Gygor Fellhand, who I think was originally supposed to be Bjorn Fellhand, but then someone at Games Workshop pointed out that Bjorn hadn't lost his arm at Prospero, so quickly called him Gygor instead. That is some awesome artwork.
Yep, their artists are really good these days.
Do you want this bit of box?
Well, yes, because otherwise it'll all fall out.
Oh, I want to put it on my wall.
You can buy your own box. Yeah. You can get rid of all this stuff and just keep the lid.
Keep the lid.
Though there's probably a good picture of him in the book. So.
You know what? I'm sure I probably asked one of the guys at Club.
So
Those are like Terminators.
They do. And let's get the other ones out, see what they compare. Considering they're meant
Oh
to
no,
be-
those are Mark III. Those are Mark III legs. They've just done them
Are they?
differently. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
So they don't really
Cal-
look like the same.
the
like
Battle of
the-
Calth was Mark IV. Burning of Prospero is Mark III. I
In
know
other
that.
words, these are the legions that the Emperor didn't overly like, so he didn't worry about
Which
plaguing
Horus
their army.
Horus didn't like.
Well, either of them. Or was
No,
it just
no, it was Horus. Horus was in
he
as
didn't
part
like
of War Master. He was in charge of distributing gear,
Okay.
which is why the word bearers and all that all got the later marks of armour.
Okay.
I've got some Forge World Mark 3.
Yes, you
Silence.
did.
Yeah.
I thought you sold them.
No, I kept the ones I painted.
I think your dog is playing Christmas. That's a Christmas wrapper in the background.
She's having a sniff. She's all right.
So here we are. Let's get back onto the
Yes.
contract. We've got. I think these are just
These are just body bits.
all the different men. We've got a variety of different weapons.
Why have they done this?
I don't know. I've not.
Why have
looked
they
at
split the backpacks into two? That's just look. You got a bit of a backpack there, and then the backpack here is missing the front. Why? That's just unnecessary.
it. Maybe
just-
there's a slight difference for.
No, they're all the same.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's just
Sorry.
not. Yeah, it does seem recently that they've tried to split like bits of model up in
People aren't
unnecessary
buying their glue
places.
as probably as much, so they're trying to make you buy their glue when you buy a box game.
Very true. Got some nice. What's that? Some melter gun. You got plasma gun.
I quite like it when they do, because they used to do this back
Yeah,
in second ed.
all
where
these chain
all
swords.
Yeah, but the weapons, they're not. You have to attach them to the hand yourself.
Oh
They used to
yes.
do that in second ed, and then they kind of just made it already stuck to the hand.
Yeah, these ones here I think are just to put on the belts
Okay.
because you have got one here. You might be able to see.
Yeah, they've all got them
That's
on
got
their
a hand.
belts in the picture. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a thunder
it
hammer
gives
there.
you a lot of scope to do on other models, which is what
Yes.
because it's easier to cut a handle off.
Yeah.
Than
Power fist there.
cut it off the
Claws. So quite a lot
hand.
of
So
variety.
we've got that's another
Another
box
sprue
of them.
sprue marines.
That's another sprue of
Another
them.
sprue marines.
And I'd imagine that looks like it's all the sprues. So
Yeah.
we'll get on to
That's more
that's
generic
a
marines.
loose sprue, just
I've
half
already
a sprue.
Yeah, I've already showed that one.
So half a sprue of them for some reason.
Yeah, goes with one of the other halves I've got down here.
Oh, this is one of them. Oh, they'll match up.
Yeah,
What's that other half?
just some legs.
For
These guys. These are all
no.
tactical marines.
Then we got. Excuse me. We got a mixture on this one. This is
That looks like custodes.
all custodians. So we've got.
Okay, nice and close.
Yeah, we've got all the shields. I'm assuming they've got. I actually looked at the box.
Didn't show them on the box.
Don't show them on box, but yeah. So you've
Yeah,
got all
you
their
got upgrades for shields.
all their eagle stuff everywhere on just about every bit of armor by the looks of it.
Yep. Well,
Yeah, on just about every bit of armor I can see it's got an eagle.
so those two.
If in doubt of who they are, you now know.
Yep. These are the Tartarus pattern Terminators. Yes, they are
Yeah,
Tartarus
I
pattern.
think that's what they said.
Yeah, all lots of weapons. We've got auto cannons, chain fists down at the bottom here. Looks like a plasma culverin, lightning claws. Combi weapons?
Looks
No,
like you
no,
can
just combi
build them
bolters.
a lot of different ways by the
Yeah.
looks of it.
Looks like a heavy flamer
So,
there, which looks kind of cool. See your generic power swords.
so it might be read the rule book first and then decide how best
Yeah.
to build them.
Yeah,
Or if you've got enough spare ones,
just
you're fine.
build them out how you want.
Yeah. What's the other one? we've
These
got
are the
out?
special characters.
Who's this thing? So
These are the
we've
Sisters
got
of Silence.
The sisters. We've got
My God.
weirdly on this one, you've got to fill in her crutch separately. I
Yeah.
don't know if you can see that, but
This is what I'm going on about. Like, why don't you just make that a body?
I'm saying that's a completely. You just put it in there.
Yeah.
It's on all of them. So unless
No, it's not on these ones.
oh, it's on these two,
Yeah, so here
and then you get a little.
you just stick a leg on.
Oh, I've got the crutch, which you then stick the.
Tabard, whatever it
Yeah,
is.
I've only got one of them, so I don't know what goes on the other one. No, I don't know.
Might be on here.
Yeah.
But yeah, they look quite cool. Variety of
Yeah.
weapons. There's a hand flamer.
Yeah,
It's
they,
like a normal
from what I
flamer.
remember, and they do quite like their flamers because they're meant to be anti-psychic as well.
Yeah,
so
quite a few flamers actually. 3. I think you can get them all flamers. There's 3 on here.
Okay.
2, 3. Yeah, one for each body.
There's
All the flamers.
Yeah, I've got a choice of flamer or bolt gun on my two as well.
Yeah.
Then we've got the bases.
Yep.
You all know what bases look like. A
The most
variety,
interesting thing. Yeah.
a variety of dice. They, not just D6s now. They're going back to how it used to be.
D10s. So D12 in there as well. That looks a bit.
Yeah, looks like a D12.
I have the Heretic Ahriman, Chief Sorcerer Zinch.
Yep.
It's quite a cool multi-piece. Nice big scythe and a cloak and all other sorts of bit of a Dead Space Wolf there. I don't particularly like that bit.
Has it actually got Space Wolf on it, or is it just?
Yeah, no, because he's got the little
Okay.
diamond. And then here we have the best model in the box, without question, is Mr. Gygor. It's Gygor Fellhand.
I would probably say the Custodian of Sisters because they're new. Space Wolf's character, Space Wolf's character.
Yeah.
Nothing new.
Yeah, but in terms of awesomeness, he is
For you, yes.
he's the most awesome. He's got quite a cool lightning class, and a lot of people like do conversions to put him on a Thunderwolf.
Okay.
This is like a Wolf Lord
Yeah.
because he has no rules in 40k or 30k for that matter. No, I think he has a lot more customization options than Ahriman.
Well,
Ahriman's quite set.
It's just a sorcerer, isn't he?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Space Wolf's character you can in theory use for few different things.
Yes, which is what I will be doing when I eventually get mine.
And then we've got another deck of cards with
Yep, there are
quite a
psychic
nice
powers in there.
pattern on the back
Yeah,
of that
nice.
one. I don't know whether they've all got it, but that one has.
Why have they sealed the rules? I want to open it up.
Yeah, you can do so it doesn't get ripped.
Very true. They didn't. Obviously, they learnt from Calth.
Yeah,
I do like the tiles.
they do. Tip them out. Transfers again. We've got some Space Wolves, Thousand Suns, and a couple of little sisters down the bottom. Only 4, even though there's 5 sisters. And then we've got the tiles on that side. So, well, a tile because that's all you can see, and then tons of, I'm assuming, objectives and portals on that one, and flamers, and wherever the other little bits are for.
Oh, it smells nice. It
New
looks
stuff always do, it smells nice.
So a nice picture of Ahriman there, and this is the actual rule book. Hence why it says rules. Again, in the same style as our other ones, full colour with different scenarios in, and just the general rules.
And then they'll split the fluff, so that you're not ruining your rule book to read this background.
Always two.
Are they the reference sheets?
Yeah, these are loyalist profile sheets. You've got loyalist and traitor. You've got the Space Wolf one here. There you've got veterans, veteran sergeants. You've got Gygor at the bottom there. And on the back you have the Custodians and the Sisters. And you've also got one for the traitors. You need to, you think we need to read the rules to figure out what
we'll read the rules and then we'll try and give you a synopsis once we've had a go at it.
An instruction manual that's nearly as thick as the rule book.
I don't have the rule book to show you, but you've got the rule book there.
Not far off.
No.
Not far off at all. Quite a nice bit of artwork if you're a heretic on the back there.
That's a nice bit on the front as well, to be honest.
Yeah, well, it's the same as you see on the rules, just in black and white.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty cool. Detailing how to build it all. Lots of different options.
And it's the same feel inside.
Yeah.
The books, if you're interested. So.
Which is to be expected, really.
Yep. So, I think too nicely conceived. What the game is
No
we'll
idea.
find out when we play it.
Which once Craig's got
Probably
it all
in
built
the
and
new
painted. Yeah.
Got other projects first, as we all have.
Maybe Craig will get this all painted by Christmas and I'll put it up on the blog.
Nah. I might get the AVP stuff painted,
Yes.
or half painted,
Yeah.
but not this.
Do you know what you need to finish?
I want that last
Lines on me.
I haven't. Yeah, some point.
Anyway,
we're
going off topic.
Yeah.
So, I hope you've enjoyed that. It's a very quick unboxing.
As you might have gathered from Sam's top, it's coming up to Christmas, so we wish you all a happy Christmas.
A happy Sithmas.
A Sithmas. Or
Happy Sithmas.
if they can just read that out, it doesn't overly. You can just read out the words. If you.
See, my Christmas jumper. So yes, have a very Merry Christmas.
Yep.
We may or may not do videos before Christmas. I don't know.
I don't know. We might do. There might be some stuff. We've got a Kill Team event next week if this goes out before, so there might be some Kill Team stuff. Before.
Yeah.
If not, this has come out afterwards.
Yeah.
So,
we hope you enjoyed it. I say keep an eye on our blog, Mid Sussex Wargamers or Google Mid Sussex Wargamers blog, and it's usually the first one.
Or find us through Facebook.
Find us on Facebook.
Or just run up to Sam in the street if you happen to see him.
Which
Push
has
him over.
happened.
Has it?
Not been pushed over.
I've had people come. I've actually had people come and say, "I've seen your blog,
Yeah.
and I really like that last alliance at a model railway show randomly."
Was it?
I was like, yeah.
So yeah, use all forms of social media to contact us. And say if you want to give this a go, then drop us an email at midsussexwargamers@gmail.com.
If you've read the rule book, it'd be great.
Yeah,
In case we don't get a chance.
We'll be happy to run you through a game. But until then, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, and hope you enjoy your Christmas.
And happy wargaming.
Bye.
And praise the Emperor and death to the heretic.
Yeah.